Greetings, fellow Earthlings. Welcome back to Astrology Today. I'm your host, Mel Rose, and today is Friday, April 4, 2025. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for checking in on your regular current astrology. I hope you're all feeling very happy and well and hopeful. I am feeling happy and well and hopeful. The sun is in Aries today and the moon is in Cancer. Water and fire vibes can bring out our competitive spirit. Okay, so be aware of your tendencies toward one-upmanship. We all have it, especially at home with the people you keep close and really with yourself. Sun in Aries is a time of year when we come back around to our personal ambitions and the progress we want to make. Right now, the sun is answering to Mars in Cancer, though. Mars in Cancer, the moon in Cancer, the moon, we may feel as though it's challenging to make the progress we like. It looks to me like we have to rely on emotional initiative, appealing to how others feel to reach our goals. And that's not always so comfortable. It feels a little manipulative at times. And the moon in Cancer offers us a couple of days to focus on the relative level of comfort we are experiencing in our interactions at home, in our bodies, and in our personal lives. The message being that when we do our best to give care and be comfortable in that part of life, in the home, in the personal life, then we have the emotional security to do what we must in our lives outside the home. Today, we have three aspects culminating together in this triangular shape that consists of a trine and two sextiles. Down here on the chart, it's right here, Mars to Saturn, and then Uranus is midway between both of us. Between both of them, between both of us, me and Mars and Saturn. Today we have those three aspects culminating together, and these are all very optimistic vibrations, though they include some of our more difficult and sometimes unpredictable planets. Mars is trine to Saturn through the beginning of May, and this is a state of grace between our small and big, what we call malefics, which are both in water signs. And that tells us there is more emotional work to be done where we raise the standards and the boundaries that are required for us to feel safe and effective. Uranus, the king of surprises, sitting midway between these two in Taurus, continuing to draw focus to the instability and likelihood of change in our material world, especially again in our comfort zones. Okay, so we can make material progress. That's progress in our financial well-being or the roof we live under, the food we eat, the well-being of our bodies. We can make material progress very easily at this time if we're willing to look at the world with new eyes and try to bring some changes to our routines. How will you know it's going well? A sense of emotional or intuitive security would be one good clue. Self-confidence, feeling a sense of self-esteem, even if the path doesn't look entirely clear, you feel as though you know where you're going and what you're doing, or feeling as though you've done a good job protecting or defending your home or the most vulnerable parts of yourself or your family. If it feels like you're standing on shaky ground, but you choose not to change your approach, if you choose to do things the way you have always done them, you may find yourself still feeling stressed out and shaky. We are all going through big shifts in consciousness right now, and this will necessarily come with some shifts in the way we take care of ourselves and others. Listen, just because it's positive doesn't mean it doesn't have its challenges. One part of this triangle includes Saturn and Uranus in a sextile, a cooperative position, a sextile condition with one another, which will remain with us until this time next year. So that we're just beginning this year-long transit of Saturn sextile to Uranus. Saturn is responsibility and contraction and restriction, and Uranus is change. So let's look to the new perspectives we've gained on the structures we rely on and make the changes we need to keep those structures flexible and capable of providing what is needed in the here and now and in the future. Coming up this Sunday, the sun makes a sextile to Jupiter. That's the Sun and Jupiter right there. Inviting us in our work, social, and civic lives, especially to show up for the bigger, better opportunities that are being made available to us. Jupiter rarely just showers us with gifts. We have to meet them halfway. So put yourself in the place where the opportunity exists. Make yourself available and see what growth and optimism can come from it. Also, this Sunday, Venus retrograde completes a trine to Mars that will hang out with us through the end of May. We have been reflecting on our values, seeking to heal from some past mistakes, from some places where we've been burned. Now we come into the state of grace with assertive Mars in Cancer. Both again are in water signs, and I think we're thinking about just how to act on the values we have reclaimed and remembered. Trying to feel a way forward that may not really become apparent until later this year. And just to complicate the matter, that does mean that Venus is closing in on her conjunction to Saturn. So this is attraction and responsibility combined and under pressure, values and contraction. A certain sense of responsibility and conservatism is coming over us here in the final days of Venus and Mercury being retrograde. Don't take that to mean that you have to subscribe to the supposed conservatism you see in the news, etc. Instead, what I would like is for us all to be thinking about, for us all to be thinking about what values and things of value you wish to conserve in your own life for your own sake and for the support and uplift of us all. Okay, friends, that's all I have to say about it today. Thank you so much for joining me. You can catch me here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 a.m. for an update for the next couple of days in astrology. And you can catch me here at 10 a.m. live on Sundays for a preview of the entire week ahead and a live tarot reading. So please do join me for that if you can, and I will catch you all in the next video.